Hello, hello, friends. Okay, good. I think it's done. I was printing and it was getting rather loud. Oh, I think it's done now. Maybe I fibbed. It's not done. All right. How is everyone? If you're hopping in, tell me where you're from. If you're working on anything alongside me tonight, I'll be working on clue 4 of my cotton cuts. I got the Marina colorway. Let me hold up some of my fabric. I cannot get a hold of it. Here's a few of the pieces. A few of my colorways. It's all blues, it's batiks. The beauty of this is that there's no wrong or right side, and it presses so beautifully. Oh, so hello, Melanie. Hi, Day. Hello, June. Thanks for hopping in. Spy my new tea, coffee mug. I have tea in it tonight, but isn't this so cool? I got this down in southern Indiana on our covered bridge trip at a place called the Clay Plant, and they're known for their drip mugs. This is like copper, and this is like a matte finish. Love it. I decided to make me some hot tea with some honey. So I have all my fabric laid out. I'm working on clue 4. This is my first cotton cut. So each clue comes in its own little bag. So when I get done, I'll put clue 4 back in here along with the pattern. Everything's pre-cut. I am doing the small size quilt. There's a large and a small. And so once a month, they'll send you a clue, you print it, you put it together, and you don't know what the quilt's actually going to look like until you're done. Then they'll send you the finishing. Somehow I pulled up a calendar. Don't ask me. And then they'll send you the finishing instructions. So this is the box it comes in, which I love because I just keep everything right in here. And it just sits right. All right, so let's get going. I don't know if I'll be on a full hour tonight. I am very, very tired tonight because I'm yawning already. I apologize for that. Jeez. Makes for a long day, and I get up about 4:30 usually. So first I'm going to join a small B to a small E. So B and E. And I'm going to make 4 of these. So how was everybody's day? A pretty good day. Busy, but good. I'd much rather be busy and my day go fast. So it was a good day. So we're going to sew these together. I'm going to kind of read through this, look ahead to make sure I know what I got going on here. Okay, I see. And then I'm going to need the E's. Oh, I see. Okay, so I'll just get a step ahead of myself here. And I'll do that. Okay. The first time I did my first clue, I did it with Andy from True Blue Quilts. We did it via Zoom together. Boy, Jack and I hung out a lot that day. I had to keep ripping everything out. I just totally messed it up. So fingers crossed I do good. I did pretty good last week. I think I only ripped out once. So I did clue 3. I don't know where my Coast my mug rug is. So let's hope that I am pretty good tonight. So I'm going to do E and B. Thing with this is there's two different prints. No, there's 4 prints, 2 in the same colorways, and they look so much alike. Hi, Kathy. How are you? So it really trips you up. You really got to study which one's which. Oh, I don't think that looks very lined up. Sometimes I gotta check my speed because I'm a fast sewer. They do stick together pretty good, so I gotta really make sure I got them pulled apart here. Oh, shoot. And then I'll just drop it on the floor. So is anybody working on anything with me, or are you guys just hanging out? There. Boy, I'm having trouble grabbing a hold of things tonight. Okay. Depending on where you're all from, is there any SNOW in the forecast for the weekend? We have some, I don't think it's really like a cumulative, but then we can get some lake effect snow here in Northeast Indiana over the weekend. So we shall see. I'm not going to complain as long as I get to fire up my fireplace. Get my hubby to get me some wood ready. I love having fires. I didn't know how much I would actually like the fireplace when we bought this house, but I love it. I love it very much. Wintertime is my favorite time of year to do puzzles. And I always do them in the living room in front of the fireplace. Day says she's just hanging out. So this afternoon. And we'll sew again in the AM once I get my Hunter Star pieces laid out. Nice. Oh, I wish I could sew in the middle of the day. I agree, Day. We had to have a wood insert put in because the actual fireplace itself needed too much repair. But I told my husband, I'm like, nope, I want it to be wood again. So it's still wood burning. It has a really nice blower. So it gets pretty toasty in there. Get a good roaring fire going. All right, I didn't mess the first one up, so that's good. Yay me. I'll have to post on my YouTube. Hi, Sherry. Our fireplace. The fireplace wall, it's an entire wall, and it's all brick. And I actually have somewhere I can finally hang up all of our stockings. I love it. I love having a big mantle to decorate. It's a lot of fun. Right now it's all fallish. I don't know what the Hunter Star is. I don't know. I have to look that up. Kathy, I'm so sorry the babies and you are sick. Dang it all. It's no fun having sick babies. And the mom always gets it too, doesn't she? I always did when my kids were little. Okay, whatever they had, mom got, so. I'll send you some healing prayers. Hi, Katie. Katie, my quilt bestie's on. What's B? Okay. What you doing, Katie? Now, last week's cotton cuts, I get really directionally challenged. There's a lot of angles, and so before I even sew this, I'm going to look at it again. Okay, I think I'm right. I think I got it. Thank you, Sherry. I love it when Sean has me on. I've been on a couple times. He's a lot of fun. Well, thanks to Sean is when it really got my channel going. So I love his encouragement and support for small channels and helping them grow. So yeah, that was fun. All right, so far so good. Okay. Oh, good. Katie's pin basting on Kenzie's quilt. Good deal. I think you got a lot done. I have 2 quilts that I need to get basted. I don't think I can baste them at the same time because I don't know if I have enough pins. But next time I baste, I'm going to set up a table in the living room, 2 of my big tables, and do it that way because, of course, I did them differently. Oh, I did already mess up one. I even double checked myself and I still did it wrong. These cotton cuts are very directional, like a lot of angles you gotta remember. Okay, I did do this one wrong. I swear. Okay, we are going to redo this one. I did get a lot of sewing done on Sunday though. I got 2 panels on a couple of canvas bags. Yes, I can't do it on the floor anymore either, Katie. It's too much. And what else did I make Sunday? I did something else. Oh, I finished my Halloween wall hanging. I know Halloween's over, but I didn't want to put it in the pile for later. So I got my Halloween wall hanging quilted. Actually, it's a wall hanging that Katie gave me. And what else did I do? Oh, and I started a zigzag table runner for my Secret Santa. And I had enough charm squares left. I'm going to make her 4 mug rugs to go with it. I won't show the fabric on here because I don't know that any of my girlfriends watch, but it's they would know who it was for if they saw the fabric. So I try not to show it off. Actually, you might see it anyway. I really don't think they watch my channel. I guess if they do, oh well. Okay. Let's try this again. E and B. Okay. I still think I did this wrong, guys. I did. I'm sewing it. I'm looking at my picture wrong. I need to have it going up and down. I sewed them both wrong. They want it going up and down like that. I was looking at it side to side. There's so many angles in these quilt blocks. So many angles. Well, I hope everybody had a good day. And I've had a busy day. I left the house at 6:30. I think I got home about 7:15 by the time all was said and done. But I'm home now. And I am tired. Threads all over my jammies. And when I get home, I put my sweats on. First thing. Okay. We're going to do this. I am working on clue 4 for my puzzle mystery quilt, Katie. I got the Marina colorway. Each week they send you, or each month they send me a clue. I'm on clue 4. So then I just take my fabrics. Here's my fabric key. This is what I'm talking about. It's so hard. This and this are almost identical. You really have to look. There's like F down here has a little bit more yellow in it than A. It's a little hard. And then even E and B get a little tricky, but you got to remember that B is my leaves. So it gets a little hard to see. So I keep this up on my bulletin board all the time. Hi, Zaza. I highly recommend having a bulletin board next to your sewing area. Yeah, Zaza, I changed my day and time. I'm on Tuesdays now at 8. It is a little late, but I switched from Thursdays so that I could return to we could go back to our life group for church. Okay, so I have E and B going to be. Hi, Nancy. I had this all turned around. Oh my goodness. See, I knew something would get turned around. Because I was laying them this way, when they had it in the pattern going up and down, and that's what screwed me up. But we'll get it fixed. You know, Jack doesn't mind coming and hanging out. Sometimes he makes a lot of appearances. Sometimes he doesn't. All right, let's see if we're good now. How are you, Nancy? No, I'm going to do 8. Did I say 7 though? Zaza, I probably did. You know, my brain turned 50. Some days I don't know what I'm thinking. Who knows? Thanks for being here anyway. I can't keep track of myself. Okay. Whoops, what happened there? Okay. Oh, goodness. I am tired. Okay, what is F? Okay, this one is F. Whoops. Picking up fabric with my sleeve. This one is C. This one's one of my favorite prints. The big flowers. Love that one. Day's laughing at me. Yes, I turned 50. Zaza and I both turned the big 50 this year, and our brains have went, ooh, along with the rest of my body. And B, 2 of these. Okay, it's like they gave me a lot of B. Do I need all these? But I do. All right, so I'm making 2 of these. The nice thing is about these cotton cuts things, we're still young pups. Oh, that's good. We're still young pups, Zaza. Day says we're still young. I gotta get a nail file. Nice thing about these cotton cut clues is that you make like 2 of the same thing. So I just feel like it's better than making one. Oh, my tea's not very warm anymore. All right, so make sure I can directionally do this. C and B. Oh. Nancy says, just wait, girls. 60s are not any better. I hope things improve with age because my brain just stopped working. That is no joke, Zaza. It's like there was a switch that just got flipped, and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I agree. I absolutely agree. All right. Seem to get my edges lined up very well. Anybody else doing the cotton cuts puzzle mystery quilt? Yes, that is the goal. Day is to keep going. And I am back to the gym a few days a week, so that's keep my body moving. That's funny, Nancy. At least we have age to blame. It's just a number. I definitely don't feel my age, so does that matter? I feel way younger, so maybe I act way younger. I act too immature, maybe. I don't know. Oh, Sherry did one, and that was enough. I kind of like it. It's my first one. I don't know that I would keep buying them just cost wise, but it is kind of fun having this to do. It's already cut for me, and I can just sit down and have something to go to town on. That part's nice. Are you kidding me? On the chair. I would say that's the big plus. Having it already done. That is really helpful. Can somebody do me a favor? Let me know if my closed captions is on. I think I did what Sean told me to, but I don't know if it actually turned on. I have yet to be able to get him to work. Yeah, the pre-cut part is nice, isn't it, Sherry? I like having it. Zaza doesn't like surprises, and I want to know what a quilt looks like before I commit money to it. That's true. You know, I figure I got 3 grandbabies and kids, and somebody will always need a quilt. So that's what I figure. Card quilt. I like a good card quilt. Picnic quilt. All right. There we go. Another piece done. Oh, it's on, Sherry. Yes. When? I'll have to let Sean know. I figured it out. Finally figured out my closed captioning. Thanks to Sean. We got on a little early on Saturday, so he showed me a few things. Yes. Thanks, Zaza. Thanks, Sherry. Oh, finally. I've been trying for so long. Okay, now I have my fabric laid out correctly. I put the wrong fabric on there. I put the wrong. No, I didn't. That's C. I was thinking this was A. Okay, so C and B. Nope, I'm not wrong. I got it right. I'll need to get you to show me how to do them. Yes, I will definitely do that. Yeah, it's super simple. And I was doing it. I was doing the same steps, but I didn't go in the exact right way. And then when Sean showed me, I was like, oh, so I went in a different way. I went into my YouTube studio and then it worked. He'll be so proud. I figured it out. Well, I didn't figure it out. He showed me. Whoops. What the heck? Okay. I'm so excited. That makes me feel good. I'm so glad I got those turned on. Nancy will be 65 in January, but my heart is 25. That's right, Nancy. Remember that. 65 is a good age. Okay. So I have those. All right. So now these are going to get sewn to these, right? Well, I hear a Zoom call in our future, girls. We can do a Zoom call and go over that kind of stuff because I need help with it all. That's why I always go to Discord and ask Sean what to do. All right, so. All right, I think I'm ready to put these together. I'm just so glad it finally worked. I've tried it umpteen times, and I can never get it to work. Okay. Well, that was weird. She's making weird noises. I'm gonna take this baby in and get her service. She gets a lot of use. Okay. I think I've almost got one set done. He is. Sean is so nice, always willing to help everybody. Knows I need tech help. The really funny one is I tried to get on Donnell's Zoom call the other day, and I could hear them, they couldn't hear me, and I spent hours on it. Literally, I was fit to be tied. I was so mad. And then that was a Saturday. Then that last Tuesday when I went live, I figured it out. It's just a button on my keyboard. Yeah. Nice, Kathy. Kathy chatted with Sean today. It was literally a button on my keyboard. Didn't even think about it. But at least I figured it out, and it wasn't my laptop because I was thinking, oh my gosh, it can't be my new laptop. I just got it this year. All right. Oh, I got one more thing to add to this. And then this block is done. This is 4A. And then I'll work on, I got to make 2 of 4B. Okay, I got one more thing to add to A. And then, ooh, hot, hot, hot. Okay. So then this goes up here. Thanks, Nancy. I got the Marina colorway. It's all blues and it's batiks, which I guess I did just make a batik quilt, didn't I? I made a red, white, and blue one that was all batiks. It's been a long time, though, since I've used batiks. I remember when they first came out, when we would get them at the local quilt shop and play around with them. I guess maybe when they first came out around here, they may have already been out. The thing with picking a cotton cuts is it's all the colorways. I can't even remember how many there were, but there was quite a few, and it was like, oh, I went back and forth. I almost got Sherry. I'm that way all the time. I almost got the pink and purple one. I want to say it's called Medusa. I think that's the one Sean's doing. And it's batiks too. Some of the Cotton Cuts ambassadors let other Cotton Cut ambassadors pick for them. They had like a live reveal. Hey, Tasha's in the house. What's up, Tasha? All right. The rate I'm going, I will be on an hour. I still got to do block B. All right, let me give this a press and I'll show you block A. Whoops. Okay. So now they're not trimmed or cut to size or anything. Some edges need trim. This is block A. 4A. Tasha is enjoying some peace and quiet. Kids are asleep. I should be sewing, but I'm being a potato. Be a potato. If I wasn't on here, I'd probably be asleep myself. Or be a potato. All right, block A. Now I got to do block B. See if I can do this without screwing it up. I almost screwed it up already. Absolutely. Listen to Zaza. Enjoy it. Enjoy the peace and quiet. Okay. That sounds like the best, Tasha. Enjoying it. Pick through the Halloween candy, comfy pants on. Oh, life is good. I know I joined you all in my finest attire. I have on my sweats tonight and my comfies. And there is nothing wrong with that. It was a long day. Busy week for me at work, so. Kathy always wears comfy pants unless she's leaving the house. Or Zaza. I live in them and my slippers. Nice. Feeding toddler Honey Nut Cheerios. Ooh, yum. I want some cereal. That makes me think back, Zaza, when my kids were little. Sherry says, good in bed with my laptop, was tired earlier this afternoon. Yes. When my kids were little, when I would get home from work with them, like picking them up from daycare or whatever, and if I put on regular jeans, I change out of my retail uniform, like my black pants, and put on jeans. They always want to know where we were going because they knew we were going somewhere. Otherwise, it was sweats. Oh, that's funny. They knew I was going somewhere. If I was putting on regular jeans and not sweats. Isn't that funny? They're like, I know we're going somewhere, Mom. Where are we going? Oh, that's funny. I'm trying to think. Hey, did Johnny have his piece of cheese last night? Apparently it was his dinner. I don't know. What piece of cheese? I think he had pizza. I think he made a pizza when I got home. I can't remember last night. Oh, yesterday was a blur. A blur. I'll probably go into work early. So that I can make sure everybody's getting paid. Everybody wants to get paid this week, so going early and finish reviewing payroll. Oh, that's funny, Zaza. Her kids used to ask where she's going to put lipstick on, right? And I used to wear lipstick literally every day. And, after the pandemic and mask wearing, I just kind of quit wearing it. And I don't think I have any, actually. Always. I don't do too much without hair and makeup. It's just kind of my part of who I am, and I enjoy it. I enjoy being girly in that way. But I can also rock a base hat and get comfy look. Okay. I think I might. Okay, I think I'm doing this right. Oh, this one's like super green. That's crazy how the color just changed. I just have a piece of cheese. No, he made frozen. We had frozen pizza. It was actually good. I was so exhausted by the time I got home last night. Just wore out. It's a lot, Makes you nervous when you do payroll anyway, but then when you're doing it by yourself. I mean, my boss is available. She's just not in the office with me. She's at a conference. I'm doing God's work. Thanks, Kathy. Tasha, I look like a goblin all the time. That is just who I am. I'm going to start calling you my little goblin friend. My little goblin friend, Tasha. Oh, yes. Give me some good old lip liner. Absolutely. Always. That was a big thing. Back in the day, I sold Mary Kay, so that was a really big thing. You had to get the lip liner to match your lipstick. That's hilarious. Oh, my gosh. Tasha, it's in her DNA. Tasha, Mom's filming. She's putting on mascara. Oh, yes. The darker the lip liner, the better it was. Yes. Absolutely. I've just always been a makeup girly. I really think it's just how it's in my blood. I don't think I ever saw my grandma without her hair done, nails painted, makeup on, jewelry, and that's how I am. My aunts always, we just always had stuff. I just like it. There we go. All right, this is the start of Black Bee. Isn't that so pretty? Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I love our conversations. That is hilarious. Oh, Tasha, asking for new palettes. Oh my goodness. Yes, it did. It always had to be darker. Yep. Like a darkish brown with a little burgundy. My lip color is always a dark burgundy something. I love it. I still like it, but I honestly don't think I have any lipstick anymore. I wish I had my grandson's eyelashes, you know. He's got beautiful eyelashes. So both my granddaughters do too. I can't even get mine to stand up. All right, well, my last assembly here. So this is, let me get it in the right order because I keep doing things backwards. Right, Zaza. Tasha, she can give us all lessons. Let us know when she starts a YouTube channel for makeup tutorials. Day loves wearing red or wine colored lipstick. Yes, I like a wine. Yes, that's kind of my color too. Tasha, she figured out how to voice search on YouTube and she's like, Mom, I'll find a video on how to do buns. You need to do buns in my hair. Oh, they're so, I mean, that's just their world. Everything's tech to them. Because my two-year-old grandson will just pick up a remote and start doing things. That's just how their world is. I'm glad my foot wasn't over there. Hey, Tori. Tori, I always have to read your channel name to see who it is. I'm like, who is that? I'm like, oh, it's Tori. Tori. I was just thinking about you today. I need to get in and get some studying done for my channel or for my business. I was just talking to my husband about that tonight at dinner. I'm struggling with figuring out how to work it in after work because I'm just so wore out by the time I get home anymore. So the first thing I'm doing is working on my nutrition, trying not to eat so much junk. But these almost don't have any color to them. You could just slide your name in there somewhere. I put mine at the end just because everybody was asking me who I was when I was on live. So you could put Tori, your digital marketing coach for crafters. I am working on the Cotton Cuts Clue 4. This is my block 4A. Right now I'm working on block 4B. My colorway is called Marina. It's so pretty. I love these colors. And it's all batiks. And I only had to seam rip 2 things tonight, so I'm doing pretty good. So there's a lot of angles with this quilt, I'll tell you that. Anybody else a presser? Like after every, I love to press. I am sure it's probably completely unnecessary at every step, but I love it so much. I love it. I'm going to have some new things coming to my channel within the next week or 2. I have a new, not a live, but a a video that's going to be out on Mondays. And then I think I'm going to put together a New Year's Eve live Zoom so long, just to come and hang out. I thought we'd start at like 8 o'clock and so till New Year's, and people can stay on as long as we can stay awake. So I didn't know if anybody would be up for that, but I'm going to do it. I love a quilt retreat, and I'm having trouble finding some that I can get into locally. So the last time Katie came over, we had a sewing day. I'm like, I'm treating this like a retreat today. It's an in-home retreat. And I just sat and I worked on several different projects. So that I could just get some things done. I have so many projects going, and I'm trying not to start new ones, but that's why yeah. That sounds like fun. I put mine in brackets, but the new handle that appears on some channels doesn't have it. Oh. Zaza, that sounds delicious. A custard and fudge donut calling your name. Okay. I always have Jack handy when I sew. Oh, yeah. He never leaves my side. He's right here. And by the way, this is called Seam Fix. It looks like it is like a long john. It sounds delicious. Has a rubber end and a rubber tip, so after you pull your seam out, you can just get the little loose threads, and it just like picks them right up. Love this seam ripper. All my tools lay right here on the corner, and I keep knocking them off, and I'm like, I need something to put there because I think it's my backside tends to knock them off. So give me a week or so. I'm hoping to have my first video up Monday. My goal is to have some office time this coming weekend to work on some business stuff. And I got some new things I want to implement. And my goal for the rest of this year, I was telling Sean this the other day, I've got to learn how to record and edit videos. I love being live. But for some reason, when I turn on the video to record, it's like I'm a newborn baby and I don't know how to talk. So I always mess up. And so I'm going to practice. I'm going to spend my winter practicing recording, editing, because I want to get some tutorials and courses out there for beginner quilters. So, Nancy, I am from Northeast Indiana. Doesn't look too bad. Is that going to look right? Yeah, I think so. All right, my son just got out of bed and caught me in his Halloween candy. Oh, no. Did he hear you? Shoot. Tasha's in trouble. Oh, that sounds so good, Zaza. I love me a good donut. Thank you, Tasha. Yeah, I got to really work on it. So we won't be running as much in the winter. So my husband's like, you take some time and work. So this weekend I should be able to get some time in to do some work in here. I'm going to trim this one off. This one looks a little, you know what? I should have seen what size they were. I didn't check the size on these. Aren't they terrible? I'm just going to trim it off. Oh, yeah. Gosh, their cutting is nice. See, their cutting is great. Yes, Tori, I want to try that. Now that I have a Zoom account, I went ahead and purchased Zoom for a year. I took some of my bonus money and I spent it on business stuff. So I want to do that. Yes, I have several. Actually, I do have, Tori, I do have a one-on-one scheduled with the lady in January where she wants me to teach her how to put a zipper in a bag. I'm very excited to go meet this lady because she weaves her own fabric. I'm missing all kinds of chat. Sorry, guys. Oh, Nancy was born in Northwest Indiana. Nice, Nancy. I'm still in the same town I was born and raised in. Boston Cream. Guys, Sherry used to have a donut shop. No way. Oh, my goodness. I'm trying to watch my sugar. Gosh, you guys are making me want a donut now. Jeez. Just trying to get back to healthy, Amanda. Put most of my weight back on when I quit working out. I know. It's like a full-on donut frenzy going on right now, guys. Everybody's going to want a donut. Okay, that looks terrible. I do not like that at all. That is really crooked. That is so funny. All right, I'm redoing these. I don't like these at all. They're crooked. Does not look straight. Oh my gosh. I would be in so much trouble if I had a donut shop. Should I leave it or should I redo it? Does that look crooked? Oh, that one doesn't look crooked. This one looks crooked. No, I'm not thinking. They do look crooked. We're going with it. We're going with it because I don't think it looks crooked. This one needs trimmed, though. I couldn't imagine. Well, I worked for a grocery store for 23 years. So I had access to anything and everything I wanted. Every time I needed a snack, I'd go downstairs and buy me something. Oh, shoot. Our head IT loves donuts, so maybe he'll bring in donuts tomorrow or something. I know, that's what I'm thinking, Tasha. I'm just putting it together because I can't. Once I hold it up and look at it, I'm like, I can't tell. So we're going with it. I did sew for an hour. See? Thank you, Nancy. I don't think they are. I think it's my head. I am very tired, I will tell you that. So, do you guys do any other types of crafting? I know I've probably asked that before, but I feel like I need to be crafting on something at all times. So I'm working on I started it last winter, and so I pulled it back out to finish a diamond painting of cardinals with some evergreen and berries and stuff like that. So I'm working on that. My husband's a woodworker and has a wood shop, so he's gonna have to make me frames to put it in. That one, and he has my Snoopy one I need framed. Oh, that sounds really good, Tori. Thank you, Tori. We've been having strawberries and Nutella with pistachios on top. Well, doesn't that sound yummy? Oh, and also I'm working on my first crocheted Afghan. I'll have to show you. I'll have to post it when I get it done. I'm about done. But everybody's getting me sidetracked with food. So, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get more protein, just in general, trying to eat better. I'm trying to get back into my protein shakes in the morning. So I seen on Instagram where a lady I follow put canned pumpkin in her protein shake. If you like pumpkin, I highly recommend it. So I did vanilla protein powder, water, Greek yogurt, and then a couple big spoonfuls of canned pumpkin. Delicious. Oh, it's so good. So good. All right, guys, I got blocked. I hope I did. You know what I did? I told them wrong. I told them wrong. Huh. How did I do that? I see what I did. All right, I got to redo 2 of these. These are supposed to be opposite. 2 of these are supposed to be the other way. Shoot. All right, well, I'm not redoing them tonight. I'm going to tear it out tonight. I've been trying to get up and take 5-10 minutes in here before I go to work in the morning, just because it's like my favorite space. And it sets my tone for the day. So I will fix these in the morning. I'm going to tear them out right now. All right, I'm going to get ready and hop off. Let's see, Nancy crochets and knits. I've tried knitting. I don't get it. Kathy is a gardener. I know, right? I do too. I'm not even paying attention. I was supposed to sew 2 one way and 2 the other way, and I just didn't. I just was not, honest to God, was not paying attention. Zaza says she has too many. Yeah, same. And I like to take classes. So I've done the pottery wheel. I've done stained glass. I'm hoping to do weaving with this lady. I'm going to help with the zipper thing. She's willing to teach me knitting. I got to redo these. So, and her sister and they're retired. They live together. Her sister does stained glass. And she does, it is so hard, Zaza. I know. And her sister does stained glass. And they live like 10 minutes from me. They live literally 2 minutes from my mom's. So I had no idea that we had these kind of crafters in our area. Like that local. So I'm excited. I go on this side. There we go. So how do you guys rip? I do like every 4th or so, roughly. Tell you, this new seam ripper is so good. And then I can usually go to the other side and pick it up. But I can't, for some reason, can't get a hold of it. Yeah, so I'm really excited. I bought yarn to try finger knitting, but it's still in the bag. I get that. I did buy some more yarn, even though I don't have my first Afghan done. But I bought yarn to make dishcloths and little scrubber pads. So, and I'm glad the class didn't go ahead, or that would be another rabbit hole I disappeared on, right? Oh, I had so much fun in my stained glass class. My husband got it for me for Christmas one year. It was like the best gift ever. I loved it. Okay. Why can't I get a hold of this? I am having troubles here. I'm very tired, that's why. See, I did every fourth thing, and it all comes out. Okay. I'm going to hop off of here and go get ready for bed. Go get my work clothes and everything ready. Thank you for joining me. I will be back on next Tuesday. I'm not sure what we're going to work on. I got to work on some Christmas gifts, so I might do that. I appreciate y'all being here. And make sure you give me a thumbs up. And I hope y'all have a good night. Thanks for joining. Bye.